Welcome to Bewitchin Kitchen. My name's Nicole and today I'm going to teach you how to make a zesty Greek shrimp recipe. So my husband is 100% Greek and his family loves to cook and they're filled with really great cooks. And if I've learned anything from them, it's two things. Greeks love to cook with lots of lemon and they love feta cheese and it's delicious. So today my recipe is going to incorporate all of that. So first I'm going to start over here with my orzo. Alright, so I'm going to teach you Yaya's secret to making the best orzo in the world. So on my stove right now I have 4 cups of chicken broth, kind of simmering on high heat. It's going to come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, what you're going to do is you're going to dump in your orzo. Now the key here is that you have to do 4 to 1. So I've got 4 cups of my chicken broth to 1 cup of orzo. So I'm going to pour that right in and just say thank you Yaya for this awesome recipe. It's a really great secret to have because it gives your orzo a nice flavor, just cooking in this chicken broth. So I'm going to give that a nice stir, and I'm just going to let it cook. So while Yaya's orzo is getting delicious, I've got to work on my shrimp. So you can see that I have most of them done already, and I took the tail off. Some people like to cook with the tail. I think it's a pain in the ass, so I just take the tail off before I put it in my food. That way I don't have to worry about cutting it up or anything. Now, for your shrimp, there's actually a really cool trick that I'm going to show you on how to not lose the tail meat. Because what I used to do was I used to cut off the tail right here. And then my husband told me I was doing it wrong and I had a total freak out moment on him. But then he took the time to calm me down and show me the right way. And if we do it this way, you're going to save all the tail meat and just add that to your dish, which is going to make it awesome. So all you have to do, it's super easy, is you take the tail right by the end, kind of where the little swimmy part attaches to the meat, and what you do is just give it a squeeze and then you can see it just comes right off. It's so easy. So thanks to my husband we have this secret. So again, you just touch right here, it's about halfway, and you push the meat out and it comes out. It's so easy. He was right even though I freaked out at him. Alright, good. So now we've got all of our shrimp done, and now you know an awesome secret you can use with any shrimp recipe. Alright, so what I have over here is 4 cloves of garlic and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm using a nice traditional Greek olive oil to make this awesome Greek dish for my wonderful husband and his mom. Hopefully she's impressed by my Greek cooking skills and knows how well I'm feeding her son. But anyway, I'm just going to give this a stir and I'm going to let this cook for about 30 seconds. In the meantime, while that's cooking over here, I've got some diced tomatoes. I used 28 ounces, and what I did was I drained it of the sauce because I didn't want the sauce to kind of mix around with the shrimp. I didn't think that would be a good flavor. So over here I've got that, and then also I have my parsley. So I'm going to throw in some parsley after the 30 seconds. So now that I've got my garlic cooked and it's really letting off a nice odor, I'm going to throw in my tomato. Good. And then I'm going to add in this parsley. Perfect. So good. Now what I'm going to do is give it a stir. Make sure everything mixes together. My nice little soup here. You can really start to see the colors evening out, and that's what you want to see. That's perfect proportions. Okay, so now that it's all mixed in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down to simmer, and I'm going to let it simmer for 10 minutes. The thing that I love about cooking any shrimp recipe is just how quickly the shrimp cooks. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the shrimp in, and it's only going to take about 5 minutes for it to really cook. I'm also going to turn my heat up to about medium heat, just make sure it all stirs in. And trust me, you're going to know when the shrimp is cooked. It's going to get a little bit of white in color. You should see a little bit of a pinkish too. So I'm going to stir that in. While the shrimp's cooking, I want to show you the orzo. So we're using Yaya's secret right here. 4 to 1. Remember, 4 cups of liquid to 1 cup of orzo. And as you can see right in here, if I stir it around, as the orzo's cooking, it's just soaking in the flavor of that chicken broth. That's why you really want to use the chicken broth. Don't just use plain old water because that's just boring. But anyway, you see that it's soaking in, and that's how I know that it's going to be almost just about done, which is perfect timing for my shrimp. Alright, Bewitchin Kitcheners, let's talk about some feta cheese. So you're going to add about a cup of feta to this recipe that I'm showing you right now. But the key is this. You can't just buy feta in any normal supermarket. You're going to have to go to the Greek store. Trust me, you won't regret it. When you go to the Greek store, they sell you feta in the brine. That's what makes it really, really good, and it gives it that juicy flavor. It's completely different from buying feta in the store. So look, I know it's a pain in the butt. I know you're going to have to go out of your way on a Monday night trying to scramble around and find a Greek store to get feta, but it's going to be well worth it. Now what I do is I do the cup and then I pour a little tiny bit of the brine inside just to give it that extra flavor inside. So let's add this to the sauce and melt it up. Okay, so I know that my shrimp is done. It's shrunk, it's white, it's pink, it's perfect and ready to go. Now all it needs is a little bit of feta to make it excellent and perfect. So here's my feta, gonna add it in. All right. Now look, all it has to do is cook for about a minute. I really am just trying to get the feta melted into my sauce. So what's a typical Greek dish without a little lemoni? So we're gonna add in the lemon, yummy lemon juice. I use fresh lemon juice, okay? Fresh squeezed lemons. None of that fake garbage for our real Greeks here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss in my orzo and just let it all mix together. Yum, so good. That's all this evening from Bewitchin Kitchen. Before we go though, I want to make a special shout out to my adopted cousin, Nicholas, the original Greek, for suggesting that I incorporate some nice wine to show how damn classy and sophisticated I am as I'm making these fine meals for you. Classy and sophisticated, unlike some chefs out there. But anyway, thank you, Nicholas, and cheers to you. And cheers to you, my Bewitchin Kitcheners. I hope you enjoy this magical meal and share it with all of your friends.